Yeah, this is gonna be a rough one. This is gonna be a rough one. Going to bring back sad memories. It's very interesting, actually. It's very interesting. So I booted the game up just to make sure it works, and it throws you right into it. There's no menu screen or anything like that. And if you save and exit, time continues to pass. So yeah, we're going to probably reset things when we get started. But yeah, very interesting idea for a game. Very interesting idea. All right, so let's go ahead and get her started. Awate Amiki, my name is Faustus Marius Incitatus, the true consul of Rome, the favorite horse of the god Emperor Caligula. I hope you are all having a fantastic, fantastic evening so far. What a day it's been, yeah. Don't worry, when you need to make a choice, time pauses. Ah, I see. Okay, that's good to know. That's good to know. Yeah, what a day it's been. It's been quite an interesting day, for sure. Good news, though, is my cat came back from the vet. She actually just had some gastroenteritis, so yeah, there was no actual obstruction in her guts. They just gave her some fluids and gave her some medicine for that, and she's doing just fine. At least that seems to be the case so far. So yeah, very glad, very glad for that. Yeah. Kitty cat is back. She's doing good. She's doing good. Chitao, I'm not sure. It looks like I had to make an important choice, and I'm watching this happen. It looks like I missed out on my chance to make a choice, but maybe not. Anyways. Yeah, this is going to be a really interesting one. I'm kind of not sure where I should, be on the screen. I might actually, yeah, might do this. All right. So, let's pop over there and see if we can capture here. Alright, the first choice you're expected to respond quickly, right? Alright, I think what I might do is just sort of resize this. Yeah. It also is giving me, like, Windows notifications. Yeah, okay. Let's start from the beginning. Yeah, it's bitching me out for not being a good Cosmos. Alright. It's Kane, stop talking. I'm gonna save you, I promise. What? Stop talking nonsense. Forget what the manual says. The real you is right here in front of me. I'm not gonna let you die. Calm down, ALIYA. Calm down. Right now, Kane's got a broken rib from the impact. He's developing tension pneumothorax. We need a thick needle to release the pressure. A needle. I got it. This should work. Should it, though? But where do I insert it? It's always the question, right? Should have paid more attention in that training class. Cosmos, you still not rebooted? Cosmos! I'm not Cosmos. Cosmos! It's not the time to mess around! Tell me where to insert the needle for the tension pneumothorax. So for a tension pneumothorax, I feel like you probably want it further down. I would say fourth intercostal space. Alright. I'm going for it. This would be the fourth space between the ribs. Let's see. Kane! Kane! Snake! Snake! Is it the second? Is it the second space? I'm sorry. I don't need your sympathy. Cosmos! How could you fail at a time like this? Don't you know that Kane? He... Can't wait to see Top Gun race tomorrow, you know why? Terrible. Absolutely terrible. Is it my fault? And for the record, I'm not Cosmos. You're not Cosmos. Cosmos is the AI on board this ship. I've known Cosmos since I was a kid. So you've known Cosmo. Where's Wanda? I just launched a game on Steam and suddenly your messages started popping up in this window. I don't know anything about Cosmos. I'm just an average person. Wow, okay, so we're breaking all of the fourth walls here. Yes. This is a game to me, ALIYA. This is all a game to me. Wait, you're saying you're a human? So it seems. What I mean is you're a real person? Hold on for a moment while I figure out how to phrase this. That mean you're civilly liable for Kane dying? Things she says on the first ending hit me in the gut hard like fucking One Punch Man hard. Dang. So you're a real person and by some coincidence we managed to connect. Connect. Yes. Even though I have no idea how Cosmos managed to contact you, this is such a stroke of luck. Might be getting a little too excited here. Kane is dead. Restoring communication means our chances of survival have just skyrocketed. Although my request sounded a bit presumptuous, could you come rescue in the Corinth 2 star system near the Mifri mining area? Oh, dear lord. What the fuck? Ship is currently in emergency docking orbit around Corinth 2b, but since this is part of Mifri company area, you might need to register your arrival ahead of time. Otherwise, there's a chance Mifri might issue a warrant for your arrest. Sorry, we're pretty far out here. You need to raise your ship's warp level pretty high. Fuel costs alone would be astronomical. Now that I think about it, it's not very realistic for you. Or you could just inform Terrace Company of our situation. That would work too. Once they know what's going on, they'll probably send a rescue team. I'm counting on you for everything. Our lives are in your hands. Stop. I have a whole bunch of questions. Oh, come on. Are you still there? Jesus Christ! It's been a minute! You're messaging too fast. I couldn't keep up for a moment. Sorry, I got a bit too excited. Please, you go first. You're not trying to scam me, are you? Starting to doubt what you're saying. You're not scamming me, are you? You're just kind of playing some kind of space role-playing game with me. Yeah, you're playing some kind of game with me. I'm in no mood for playing any kind of role-playing game right now. Why are you questioning me like this? Interstellar travel technology isn't something we have in our time. Yeah. Wait a minute. What year is it over there? 2025. It's supposed to be 3025 this year, right? So you live 1,000 years in the future. That's what it looks like. So how does this work then? How are we able to have like a conversation like this? How did so much time pass between us? I don't know either. Yeah, this is a bit of a weird one. The fact that Cosmos suddenly turned into a human signal is weird enough. Let alone the fact that the signal is from nearly 1,000 years ago. Yeah, too bad I'm not Cosmos. I could probably help you out. Cosmos would have told me the right way to save Kane right away. Sorry, that's not fair. Should blame myself for not paying more attention during the training. Alright, enough of that. You're over Kane pretty fast. Focus on what we should do next. What's your situation? Ship's currently stationed over Corinth 2b. Let me just show you directly. Hold on a sec. Ooh, she can send screenshots. Is she, Oh, wow. Is it actually, like... Does it take a second for her to take a picture? That's cool. Okay, so we can turn the heart rate. What is EOG? Eh. Ah. Look, here's the photo I just took. A huge reddish-brown planet is Corinth 2b. The innermost planet in the Corinth 2 red dwarf star system. Okay, okay. Tightly locked so one side always faces the star. What you're seeing now is its sunlit side. That is how it works. It's about 1,000 light years from Earth. I can see you reflected in the glass. Yeah, what's that ring of debris outside? Is that your ship? Those are the fragments of the Otter. That is, yeah. The research ship is called the Otter. Well, you, Otter have gotten a better research ship. We're part of Terrace's interstellar research team. My name is ALIYA, biology specialist. I'm 24. I forgot to ask your name. What should I call you? Well, we'll keep it serious here. We'll call you Incitatus. Maybe I should pick a more realistic name. No, call me Incitatus. Call me Incitatus. Absolutely. Alright, where were we? Oh, right. We're all screwed. We're talking about the crew, were we? Ryoko is the captain and a geologist. Kane was the engineer. Update those Wikipedias, boys. Kane was the engineer. We're part of Terrace's team exploring humanity's uncharted frontiers. Most of the time we're just surveying and sampling various planets. This time we were sent to Corinth 2. Right after our jump, we got hit by a small meteorite, causing significant damage to the ship. Have you assessed the damage? Yeah. The control panel is filled with red error messages. I'm honestly trying to avoid looking at them because they stress me out. Understandable. Understandable. I didn't go to school for biology to work on ship error messages, right? Don't worry, I still have a good grasp of the ship's current damage. Well, what should we do first then? Right now, both the engine room and the oxygen generator have issues. Okay, those are both pretty big problems. Temperature control in the incubation chamber seems to have lost power. If the engine room isn't fixed... At this rate, the Otter will crash into Corinth B in a short while. Okay, well, I guess that's... The oxygen generator has completely stopped working. Okay, so... Don't know how much longer the remaining oxygen will last. Looks like you got a little bit, probably. Incubation chamber isn't as urgent, but there are important samples inside. If we solve all that, the warp drive is totally unusable. So frustrating. Yeah, no, that's probably don't want to do the incubation chamber. You were really low on water. Yeah, it looks like you're lower on oxygen, so yeah, let's go for the oxygen. I'll head there right away. That's interesting that you actually have to wait. You actually have to wait. Fascinating. Yeah, I wonder how long it's gonna take her. Wonder how long it's gonna take her. I probably shouldn't be messing with this. I think one event needs you to wait an hour. Are you serious? Peak realism right here, right? Yes, we're waiting for a reply from our imaginary space girlfriend. Are you serious? An event needs you to wait an hour? I probably should have figured this out before deciding to stream it. That's, I guess if we're... You know what? If we're gonna wait for a really long time, maybe I'll pull up the Rule 34 game. Maybe we can do that while we're waiting. Oh, she's back. That only took a minute. That's good. All right, I'm at the oxygen generator. Shoot. The CO to water converter is completely broken. But the water electrolysis part just has a few minor issues. Should be able to fix it quickly. Good thing I came here first. Yeah, finish quickly, saving time to tackle the remaining issues. You can skip the waiting, I just need to remember which button it is. Oh, okay. That's very good. Probably in settings, maybe? Let's see. Yeah. Be as quick as I can. Also, is everyone able to see the font? I could make the font larger. Why don't I make the font larger? Just... Oh, shit. Okay. I guess that required restarting it. Yeah, I think that's a little better. So maybe just, like, clicking on this. Ooh, O2's kind of dropping. O2's kind of dropping. Uh-huh. Yeah, maybe I'll, maybe I'll pull up the Rule 34 game. Skip the waiting is right alt. I see. Don't think I have that, right alt. Like the right arrow button? Be careful not to spam it. Didn't seem to do anything. It's, I'm not sure I've ever pressed the right alt button on my keyboard, though. Yeah, the right alt key, yeah. So just the right alt key. Didn't appear to do anything. Maybe the binding's different. Oh. There's a problem. I just fixed the malfunction, yeah. Sorry, wrong button. It's left shift to skip story events. Ah, okay. But the oxygen generator still isn't working. That's odd. Should be functioning without any issue. Have you tried turning it on and off again? Did you press the start button? How can I make that kind of mistake? Wait! She didn't try turning it off and on again! I just checked it once. Press the EOG button again. Geez, seemed like it works on my end. Ah! Wait. Hold on. Oxygen generator just started. Not sure why, but it's good news. No idea why, but I was able to use the oxygen generator. When your PC doesn't turn on after all the work, just forget to switch the switch on the back, right? You can actually control the oxygen generator from your side? If you've successfully replaced Cosmos, then having system-level permissions like Cosmos should work fine. Aha. Oxygen generator will auto-shut off once filled. Please keep an eye on oxygen levels. Oh no! Oh, she's like a Tamagotchi pet! Since you have control of over the oxygen generator, can you also turn on the radio? We might pick up something useful. We've got a signal! And it's an unknown one. Could be extraterrestrial life. Try tuning it in a bit. For now, all we can do is listen to this signal. After an ending, you can leave it and not look back. Aha. If Otter's warp drive ever works again, we gotta go check it out. Keep an ear out on the radio, too. Might catch something useful. not listening to that. Alright, time to settle the next problem. Go to the engine room. Yeah. But the incubation chamber. There's something important in there. More important than your life? You're right. Heading to the engine room now. Alright, so let's try... Ah, okay, yeah, left ship work. Ah! Darn it, the engine room's like a furnace now. Okay, did you get hurt? No. I just got a little burnt when I opened the door through the gloves. Be more careful, you need those hands for handling precision equipment. Don't need your concern. At least she's nicer to me than most people are to their AI chatbots. Going in to fix the engine. Okay, so oxygen's just turned off. It's boiling in here. Error logs show a fault with the engine core. Now the pressure in the core is at a dangerously high level. Oh. Engine core just made another noise. Gotta figure this out ASAP. Yeah, if we can't fix the... Yeah, maybe find a way to release the pressure. Release the pressure. That idea actually sounds doable. Hey, I'm not useless. Let's go. Horsebot not completely obsolete. Let me think it through a bit more. I could break the pressure valve structure. At least that would prevent it from exploding. Yeah, there are bound to be other issues from that, right? Like, yeah, the engine's probably not going to work anymore, right? Yes, but... I don't exactly know if breaking the pressure valve will cause an explosion. It'll be much easier to repair the pressure valve once the pressure levels stabilize. I feel like the, oh, this... Okay. I'll take a look. Maybe there's something that'll work. I feel like the proper AI chatbot response is to basically enable them with whatever they want to do. So I was gonna say go ahead and break that pressure valve, but I guess she's searching for something else. Let's check the radio. Rendering, yes, you can let ALIYA die if you want to. Yeah, she's like a little Tamagotchi. Alright. Finish up your thinking, girl. I found a possible solution. Let's go. Forcing the engine to start would release the pressure, but under this high pressure, it might just cause an explosion. Riskier than breaking the valve directly. Yeah, let's break the valve then. Are you sure? Alright. I trust you. Why? 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 I guess because I'm wearing, like, the robes of authority, right? I'm still sort of Cosmos. I trust you, it should be okay. Phew! I guess it was okay. Pressure valve's been broken. Pressure is releasing. Yeah, no, I absolutely believe you can let ALIYA die. Pressure levels are stable. Starting to repair the valve. She's pretty handy for the biology girl. Then again, I'm sure, like, with a small crew like this, you want everyone able to repair pretty much everything on the ship if they need to. If it was not okay, we would have seen heart rate tank to 0. Ah, I see, I see. Alright, let's hurry it up. Phew, all set. Now the temperature in the incubation chamber should be fine too. Finally. Crisis is temporarily resolved. Phew, I'm exhausted. Thank you, Incitatus. Without you... I honestly wouldn't know what to do. Wait. This error message. Uh-oh. The main fuel port isn't activated? Main fuel port. Access to the main fuel port. Don't tell me you have it. What's the name of it? Is the EH? Yeah. It's on the control panel. Don't worry. Once the ship's engine starts, it will grant access. I'll need your help then. Yeah, no problem. I think it is probably just a matter of flipping a switch for me. Looks like things are under control now. What really? Is this like a choke to start the engine or something? The otter's in a state where we can at least keep going. Like a revived otter. A zombie otter. All thanks to yours truly, the genius engineer. Did you say you were a biologist? Yeah. Yeah. Don't underestimate me. Oh. Well, that's cool. Her heart rate's back to like a resting level now that the crisis is over. Got an 8th level spaceship maintenance cert. According to the manual, an 8th level tech can even do solo Ava repairs. Oh, is this Evangelion? I really hope Otter doesn't end up needing anything fixed that requires a space walk. Yeah. No wonder. Yes, we should be a good AI assistant and, you know, build up her self-esteem. No wonder you managed to fix Otter up so well this time. Much as I want to say yes, honestly, I'm still kind of freaked out. Sure. One lucky thing this time is that Otter's major issues were all things I could fix, like stuff I just happened to know, and even then you still kind of needed my input. If it were any harder, I'd probably just have to watch Otter fall into Corinth 2B. It's like the teacher set the test questions based on my revision notes. Next time I might not be so lucky. Aha. If I survive this time, I definitely need to hit the training courses harder. And there's one more thing. Much as I hate to admit it, my dad always taught me to be straightforward, so thank you. Oh, for sticking with me through all this. If you're up for it, I could really use your help from here on out. Call me boss and I'm in. Call me console. Call me console. Damn. I refuse. Don't think you can take advantage of me at a time like this. Aye, what's the next plan? I don't know. Is there really no other way? Right now the best option might just be to do nothing. Uh-huh. Waiting for the company to send a ship over. Yeah, can you get an hibernation pod? Nope. The Terrace manual says... Spaceships must always have at least one person in an active state, even during hibernation. Makes sense, makes sense. To prevent accidents from going unaddressed. Now that Kane's gone, it's just me on this ship. What happened to the other person? So I have to stay alert. I guess the captain is in stasis. The hibernation pod isn't what you think. It's more like deep sleep. That is... Oh, I see. Only lasts 3 to 6 months at most. Takes a long rehab time when you wake up. Will Terrace really come rescue you? The manual also says, no matter where the danger is, The company will try its best to send help. Of course they will. But I could be found by Mifri first. Either way, I should survive. Yeah, probably best to distract her. Why don't you tell me about your time, like alien monsters or something? Yeah, we found any aliens? You seem pretty interested. Who wouldn't be? Who wouldn't be? Sometimes I really envy people from your time. You guys had this fascination with the stars, leading to tons of amazing sci-fi works. To be honest, real stars in space can be a bit dull for most people. Still, for us researchers, yeah, I mean, you see something enough, it becomes commonplace and just becomes dull for you. Like, I live in a very, very beautiful part of the country and don't really even think about it, you know? Like, tourists come here a lot. Any unknown planet has tremendous exploration value. Monsters, like you mentioned, could even exist, so every time we head into uncharted deep space, there's excitement and thrill. Almost enough to make you forget the dangers of deep space. Yeah, you're like basically adventurers, right? Scientists but doing dangerous work. You could say that. You could say I'm pretty cool. Kind of like sailors exploring Earth during the Age of Exploration, sure. The term astronaut originally means space sailor. The mortality rate is indeed high. And that's how people like us came to be. Never mind. What? Because, ouch! That hurt! You okay? Daijobu? I'm fine. Just got hit on the head by a book floating around on my way to the living quarters. What book was it? Let me see. What kind of book cover is this hard? Why we live, why we die. Wow. Has to be one of Kane's books. That title's pretty deep, huh? Smacking you right over the face, it's so deep. Kane loves these strange titled books. Only his books would be floating around. Ryoko and I keep our things pretty organized, right? Yeah. Kane is meticulous with electronics, but gives zero shits about anything else. Yep. Know a lot of people like that. Not like he's trying to be artsy. There's a lot of books that he's barely read. This one's the same. Look at where the bookmark is. Wait a sec. What's inside here? What is it? Oh. This is a group photo we took back then. Nice. Even says precious memories on the back. Aww. Honestly, you're taking Kane's death pretty well. Yeah. How about it? Looks nice, right? Whoa. Ryoko is adorable. That's Ryoko, right? Yeah, we kind of saw your reflection. You are the one on the right. I didn't guess right. I saw your reflection in the picture. Seems my way of talking matches my appearance, huh? Got that cute, energetic vibe. Honestly, I thought you'd look a bit more mature. Or, if you say so. I did think she'd look a bit more mature. Really? Ryoko always said I was just a kid. Yeah, which one is Ryoko? I assume that's, well? What's up with Kane's expression? Kane? Says he doesn't like taking selfies. How's it going, REZ? Even though he came out with us, he told us to take it ourselves. In the end, Ryoko made him join in. Didn't think you tried to do this photo so much. Yet here I am finding out. We on these types of games. Yes, we're on depression VN track again. What a contradictory guy. Yeah, why does Ryoko's expression look strange too? Maybe it's because I lifted her off the ground. That is Ryoko. Okay. Her feet weren't touching the floor. He's really sensitive about our height. I thought it was cute. Hey, hey. Short stature means you can get into all of the little places on the ship and make the really delicate repairs, you know? That's why all of the factories had child labor. It's like $3, so not a large hit, yeah. If we meet again, I'd like to try lifting her up one more time and hear her scold me in that captain's tone. This is a close-up we took when we snuck out of the company courtyard together. I never guessed Kane was the one who planned it. He looks like such a quiet, obedient guy. Obedient. He's far from that. Neither submissive nor breedable. Okay, good to know. He's practically on the monthly reprimand list every month. Or he was. Once he even talked back to a supervisor in the cafeteria, giving him no way out. But because he's good at what he does, he never faced real punishment. Yeah. Most workplaces have that guy. He usually is an engineer, right? He's just so good at what he does, he just kind of does whatever the fuck he wants, you know? Shows up for the meetings in jeans and a Hawaiian shirt. Yeah, my first impression of him was similar to yours, and I realized he's a bit of a punk. He treats us well. Definitely a lion to outsiders, a lamb to insiders. Yeah, maybe Ryoko keeps him in check. That's probably it. There were other reasons, too. Anyway, Ryoko is super serious. Well, she talks about her rules and regulations. Yeah, this really looks like a serious captain here. So I secretly call her old-fashioned lolly behind her back. She still snuck out to play with us. That's nice. Guess the kid in her still loves to have fun. Ah. I really want to sneak out with them again. Aww. Let's not talk about this for now, especially since Kane is dead. I need to take a shower. I've sweated a lot today. Do we have optical sensors in the bathroom? Ship still got water for showers? Water is recycled and filtered. Shower barely uses any water at all. I don't know if you've got enough there. Let's see how much it drains if she takes a shower. You're drinking your own shower water later. If you put it that way, well... With water treatment plants, everybody is drinking someone else's shower water later. That's a gross way to put it. Yeah, I'll zip it. Go take your shower. Wait. Just to confirm. You don't have camera access, right? Yeah, all I can see is what you're saying in the pictures you sent. We won't do that to her. Oh, good. Is there a problem? I guess there are optical sensors in the bathroom. No problem at all. I'm off to shower now. Catch you later. Wonder how long you would actually have to wait. La 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 la. I'm a little red panda. Oh, are we picking up her singing in the shower? Rolling forward, here I go. Round and cuddly, cute and small. La 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 la. Pretend not to hear. Okay, well, I mean, it doesn't look like she's using up water. Leah, did you hear anything? Oh, shit. Oh. It's like a distress signal or something. I was showering, I thought I heard something from the air ducts. Left shift again? No. Just had to turn the radio on. Air ducts? I'm talking about the radio. What? Yeah, sounds like a distress signal. Just the frequency to make it sound clearer, now. What's another survey team passing by? It's a signal from Mifri Company's Lagrange Point outpost. Alright. I guess they're gonna be found by the rival company. Is this good news? Probably not. It's definitely good news. If the outpost is still operational, we can contact Mifri Company. Then we'll be saved. Hope everything goes well. It'll be fine. Everything is fine. You look more nervous than me. It's about whether you can get rescued. Really this worried about me? Aw. If I don't make it for home, wouldn't you be heartbroken? You're full of yourself, I wouldn't be sad. I believe you'll make it home. I do. I do believe she'll make it home. Yeah, I'll do my best. Saying serious things like this feels oddly funny. Alright, no more jokes. Whether or not I make it back, you have to believe everything will work out. Anyway, I'm definitely going back. When I do, I'll get to show you the flowers I grew myself. Nice. Being a biologist, I actually have my own little garden. That's a promise. You'll see them, I promise. 5 endings, you need to finish in 1 to get the 4 endings, with 1 being the best ending, I see. Alright, now we've got a little problem. Remember that issue I mentioned earlier? Like with the incubation chamber? You'll need to handle the main fuel valve of the ship. Okay. I've already adjusted our course. Okay, I'll turn the radio off. When I say go, you'll open the EH valve for about 8 seconds, then shut it off. You'll have to time it yourself. Too long or too short, and we'll miss the target completely. Alright. Mission accepted. That's the spirit. Alright. Here we go. Get ready. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nice! Perfect! Now let's get connected to that satellite. Time to go, Ava. Just took a shower and now I have to suit up again. But I guess it's worth it. Be careful. Don't worry. I aced my Ava exam. Top of the class. See, yeah. Many of my classmates were jealous of my grades. Okay. I'll let you know if anything comes up. Now's not the time for overconfidence, space waifu. Ugh. Bad news. The Mifri outpost is down. What? Looks like we won't be able to contact them. Was it hit by a small meteorite too? Looks like it's just been running for way too long. Something from way back. And the timing system's completely messed up. Uh-huh. The data log should still be intact. Huh, you gonna play some analog on the Mifri outpost? I'll need some time to retrieve the data tablet. You get that tablet. You get that tablet right away. Whew, I'm back. Another perfect Ava. And I brought back the confidential data tablet from the enemy company. It might be illegal. Out here in the middle of nowhere, who's going to be the witness? So what's the tablet for? Posts like this will record the data they observe, such as the operation of this galaxy and the status of the star. Fair enough. That's why it's placed at the Lagrange point of Corinth 2b. Alright. But for me, the more important thing is that it also records any spacecraft passing by. So, I guess you can see who was here last, how recently they were here, how soon you might expect rescue. This must be the record of when my father came here. I see. Let me see, the flight path, and the data after that. No way. There's nothing else. Why'd your father come here? My father was an interstellar explorer. Makes sense, yeah. He mostly worked on contracts for companies. After my mom passed away from a genetic illness when I was 8, you'd think they would have figured most of these things out. He never went on another flight. Then 1 month before my 14th birthday, he told me he had one last mission. He said he'd bring me back a birthday gift, but he never came back. I see. You'd think if we can do interstellar travel, we probably would have most genetic illnesses figured out. Still remember when he took a phone call outside the room. Afterward, he tied my hair into a high ponytail for the first time. I'll never forget his words. You didn't do a ponytail until you were 14? Once you tie up your hair like this, you're a big girl. Take care of yourself while I'm away. I've kept this hairstyle ever since. Cute. I was hoping to find some trace of him on this journey, but then all this happened. Maybe you'll run into him. That would be incredible luck. Well, yeah, you somehow got me. Right now, I'm hoping for my luck to be with Llerose' rescue team to get here quickly. Alright, let's call it a day. I'm really wiped out. Yeah, it's still pretty early for me. You better go get some rest. That's where the game hits you in the gut with a Hulkbuster. Normally, I'd be going to bed later. But today, I just have to sleep early. Why do you have to sleep early today? I have a bad habit of staying up late. I'm browsing entertainment sites until the early hours, so I usually sleep late. Uh-huh. Today, I have no choice but to sleep early. The remote comm system is down. Can't connect to the server. Which means warp drive is out of commission too, so I'm stuck here. In some ways, I'm just waiting to be able to connect to the server, and once I do, I'll be saved. Alright, let's call it a day. I'm going to sleep. Good night. Incitatus. Yeah, night, ALIYA. How long do you have to wait? Is this where you have to wait an hour? Let's scan the radio. Yes, you wait hours for this one. You still there? I'm having trouble falling asleep. Anything on your mind? I don't know what I'm thinking. Everything feels jumbled up in my head. Falling asleep alone in an unsettling environment, feeling anxious and confused. All kinds of worries and uncertainties racing through my mind. Even when I close my eyes, I can still hear the chaotic beat of my own heart. Yeah, I mean, I'm here. I'm all ears. I'm all ears. Having you here to talk to makes me feel a lot better. I really hate being alone at night. Not even that worried about making it back anymore. I've been wondering, what am I even doing? Why have I become so weak? Started all this for a reason. Now I'm just stuck. Why can't I move forward anymore? Started for a reason? I assume you wanted to find your dad. It's nothing. I just wanted to vent a little. Thank you for listening. When my call gets a response, that's all I really need. Going to bed now. See you tomorrow. Scan the radio. I pressed shift and nothing happened, so I assume maybe I need to do something. Okay. Keep it right about where the distress signal was. I keep hitting shift and nothing happens. Is this really the end? No way, right? Ah, it's a new day. No, we haven't gotten to the part yet, I see. It's still in orbit around Corinth 2B. Wonder where the company's rescue team is right now. Morning, ALIYA. Morning, Incitatus. Did the radio pick up anything? We checked. I don't think it did. No. Okay. But you can try different frequencies. I'll go freshen up. Grab something to eat. Sure, let's check the radio. Doesn't look like it. Have you eaten yet? I mean, it's not mealtime here on Earth. Great. I get to make you jealous. Send you a pic of my food in a bit. What's so tempting about space food? Do you have a replicator? Can you just materialize any food you want out of thin air? Maybe space food, yeah, maybe space food in your time wasn't that great. And some space food brands now sell really well on Earth too. Alright. I'll go prepare my meal now. Takes a bit to hydrate the food. Talk soon. Hey! I'm having my meal now. Look at you go. Turns out I still have plenty of food left. It was originally enough for 3 people, and now it'll last me for a long time. Got a pack of kelp, Ryoko's favorite. What happened to Ryoko? That's all mine. No reaction at all? You didn't give me a chance! I made sure to show my face this time. I thought you'd be eating something more surprising, right? Yeah. It's kelp. You're talking about the big ringfish from Planet Bit. Honestly, I think Earth food is better. The big ringfish from Planet Bit. I feel like that's got to be a joke of some sort. Did you know Earth livestock are now raised across the galaxy? In a way, they're all space species now. Yeah, I thought our diet would have expanded a lot. Gotta understand, pigs took 6,000 or 7,000 years of domestication to become what they are now. True. How could humans discover a new planet and immediately find animals with amazing flavors? Oh, bullshit, that's the first thing we do. First thing we do if we discovered a new planet and there were exotic fauna there. We would absolutely try and eat them all. A lot of them are like the Krigus antelope, which looks edible but is actually poisonous. Elements and compounds are totally different from what we can eat, and they're tricky to cook. Feels like it's not much different from now. Yeah. Did you think it'd be like... with 100+ alien intelligent species? Where humanity has reached a peace treaty with them? Yeah, kinda. Forming some kind of galactic alliance? Yeah. It is a possibility. Then uniting all carbon-based life against silicon-based life or something? None of that exists. You watch too much sci-fi series. Shouldn't it be like that? Excuse me. Might be far from what you imagine. Take aliens, for example. Humans are still the only known intelligent species. I believe that. I think intelligent life is a lot rarer than a lot of people think. Especially like interstellar intelligent life. It probably usually destroys itself before it gets to that point. Smartest extraterrestrial life we found is a fish from a planet called Punny. Maybe intelligence really is a very rare occurrence. Look at alligators. They've been evolving longer than humans, but they're not exactly smarter than us. Yeah, it must be kind of lonely then. The punny fish. Honestly, I never understood using humans are lonely as a reason to search for aliens. Haven't even united our own species. Oh, okay. By the way, have you ever dreamed of going to space? Yeah, I mean, it's probably not realistic for me now, but I dreamt about it, sure. No real-life Warhammer, Starship Troopers, or Helldivers. Apparently not. Is it because astronaut selection was too strict? It seemed that way in here. Yeah, that's a big part of it. Now I don't feel as envious of you guys. Our time getting into space is much easier, sure. I mean, it's basically just a trucker job at this point. Even joining expeditions like ours isn't as hard as it was in your time. I've dreamed of going to space for a long time. Fortunately, I finally made it happen. Though my way of doing it isn't quite like most people's. You mean you went to space as a biologist? Ah, right. That's true. The way I achieved this dream isn't exactly standard, sure. Grew up listening to my dad's space adventure stories. Don't remember the specifics too well. Maybe there was a lot of exaggeration too. Yeah, I mean, what good is a dad if he's not exaggerating his cool stories for his daughter? I did listen very seriously. I always pestered him to tell more stories. He was a respected legend among space explorers, but to be an astronaut, you have to be on a waitlist and be a certain height and weight, be prepared for a point of no return, exactly. All that glory fabled when he was labeled a mind thief. Aha! You violate the NAP? What exactly happened? Piss off the space libertarians? Back then, my dad's news was on every monitor. Hippity-hoppity. Your asteroid mine is now my property. Famous adventurer steals ship from Taris Spaceport and heads to the Mifri mining areas to steal mines. Didn't believe my dad would do such a thing. He was the most rule-abiding person I knew, but I feared he might have done it because of me. Why? That worry didn't start to fade until later when Taris took me in. Taris took you in? Yes. Are you an indentured servant? Taris made me a member of their exploration fleet. It's thanks to them that I got to go to space. Did you have a choice in the matter? During my days working for Taris, Dr. Green told me the truth about my dad. My dad was a hero of Terrace. That mission was to assess the value of the Mifri mining area for the company, to decide if they should start a war in that area. Aha. Oh, okay, so we have sovereign corporations now. Wonderful. Unfortunately, when my dad reached Corinth 2, the Mifri outpost detected his route. For the company's interests, my dad severed ties with Terrace without hesitation. He went alone into deep space and never returned. Yeah, that's kind of tragic. Makes the whole ending easier to accept. Rather than just a foolish mine thief dying. But you can't fully trust the company's words, right? Might just be a lie to comfort fragile people like us. Wait, what was that sound? Uh-oh. I heard something coming from the air ducts. Okay. Is material shifting? I think that's the best explanation. After all, there's nothing else. That sound. It's back. Yeah, I guess you have to check it out. You're right. Won't feel at ease until I check it out. Did he find something on Corinth? I'll go check the air ducts first. Catch you later. Oh god, is there a xenomorph in the air ducts? Her heart rate is kind of climbing. Oh. I feel like I can hear the faintest hint of something. But maybe not. Holy moly. I just went to check the air ducts. And guess what I saw? Monster slime? No, but close enough. Because I saw the dusty air ducts with clear crawling tracks. Oh, shit. Heart rate's approaching 100. You okay? No. No, you're not alone on the ship. What was in the incubation chamber? What was in the incubation chamber? Wait a minute, you're monitoring my heart rate? Yeah, it's here on the interface. I thought monitoring your heart rate was part of my job. Of course not. You really could see my heartbeat all along. You hate having your heartbeat seen? Not entirely. It feels weird. Don't worry, she's the last survivor. She will live like Ripley. Oh yeah, are we in one of those movies? Even when I'm on a mission, if someone talks about my heartbeat, it feels like an invasion of privacy. Even just a little sensitive. Could you turn off the heartbeat monitor? Buttons labeled HRM. Okay. It's really off. Fuck, fine. I'll turn it on myself if I ever need it. You wouldn't do that. Right? What do you think that thing is? I have to seriously consider all the possibilities. Couldn't have stowed away on the ship from the ground, because of the pre-launch inspection. Didn't get the end boss kill, sad. Very sad. That size, it couldn't have slipped through. It could only have come in after the ship launched. What did I miss? There's a xenomorph in the air ducts. Alright, can't solve anything in a panic. Calm down. It could sound so easy. I gotta know. Yeah. Can't just jump out of the screen to protect me. I'm right in the middle of it. am I supposed to stay calm in this situation? Can't even imagine the terror here. Fear of being surrounded by an unknown creature. Not knowing when it might pop out. Yeah, we playing Alien Isolation now. Maybe you should go on the offensive. Well, you like a crowbar like a certain Freeman? I think that's a good idea. Give me some time. Let me think. I think we play an Alien Isolation. Alright, I need to find a weapon first. Speaking of weapons, it's gotta be a crowbar! Let's go. Freemaning it up. I'm floating around the spaceship with a crowbar in hand, like a lunatic in a horror movie. I can't guarantee I won't smash something if I hear a sudden sound. Knees weak, palms are sweaty. Yeah, monster's no match for you. Let's hope so. It's the kind that goes straight for your face! I don't even want to think about it. Uh-oh. Ah! Sounds like there's a noise coming from the lab. Is there a way to trap it inside? Trap it inside. I got it! The lab can be ventilated from the outside. To prevent any toxic gases from experiments from entering the air circulation system. It's worth a try. Can you see into the lab before you do that? She's still alive, right? Okay. Alright, lab's ventilation is shut off. Now comes facing the unknown. Why does that sound so cool? Because it is. I'm at the lab door now. Judging by the sounds, it's much quieter now. I still can't let my guard down. Yeah, carefully open the door. Good idea. That way we can ambush it from the shadows, sneakily. Wait a minute. It's... Stay away! Ah! You okay, ALIYA? Oh. Well, her heart rate is lower. I'm fine, yeah. The data tablet just got knocked over. Don't worry about it. Because I'm no longer ALIYA. Don't ignore me, this is so awkward. Give ALIYA back to me! Hehe. Want ALIYA back? Bark like a dog 3 times and I'll let go of her body. Or else I'll use this body to destroy the ship. Woof woof woof. That's amazing. Incitatus totally fell for it. Alright, I think we're okay. So what is that thing actually? Hold on a sec. Here, simp. Look this way. Cheese! Oh, it's a cute little fox thing! Where the hell did that come from? What is this? It's a bunny dog. Aha. Bunny dog? Oh. It's normal that people from your time wouldn't recognize it. It's an artificially bred creature. It's like a bunny and a dog, okay. But it didn't originate on Earth. Looks like it'd be pretty popular, right? So I wonder if Ryoko or Kane, like, snuck the bunny dog on here. Actually, bunny dogs are more used in mines. Aha. They're equipped with cameras to explore dangerous mine tunnels. I see. The bunny dogs yearn for the mine. Only when the bunny dog safely returns do people move forward. Though the mines are risky, bunny dogs are relatively cheap. They reproduce quickly? Like bunnies? Oh, really? Well, it's called a bunny dog, it has nothing to do with rabbits or dogs. Despite their cute appearance, they look more like a fox. Bunny dogs are actually top predators on their planet. Most creatures there are small, I see. But bunny dogs have terrible reproductive rates. Why, yeah, sending them to die in the mines. Relying on natural breeding would be way too slow and costly, so you clone them, yeah. So now, except for those used in breeding experiments, all bunny dogs are clones. So how to get on the ship? It's an important sample from the breeding lab. Oh, you have a breeding lab on the ship, huh? 4782E Batch 5 adapted to zero gravity. Part of my job is testing and verifying it. Should have guessed it was this little one. Doesn't look so great. Seems like it stayed in that ice-cold breeding lab for too long. That jump at me was probably its last bit of strength. Wish I'd taken it out of there sooner. Oh. It just died. What a shame. Don't exactly sound heartbroken. Poor bunny dog. He seemed pretty okay. He was smiling at least. Because it's just a clone. Its genetic information is preserved. Humans don't really feel attached to clones anymore. We don't even like to call clones life. They're more like dolls to us. I see. So that's why we use them in the mines. Though I'd like to think of it as a living creature. My brain is just numb. Yeah, I don't really get the customs of your time, but that's probably something you had to do to deal with the reality. It's fine. Maybe our way of dealing with life is just off. By the way, do you know why this little one ended up in the lab? You're hiding snacks in the lab. No way it's that. Are you hiding snacks in the lab, though? How could there be snacks in the lab? Though, in a way, it's kind of related. You'll know why in a second. Let me go grab something. Is there another bunny dog in the lab? Oh. Some sort of rock. This is a piece of high-purity Fresnel gem. Ryoko would never let me touch it before. She's a stingy geologist. Bunny dogs love the smell of this mineral. That's why it came here. I see. It's a sample from a mining expedition. This little chunk is probably worth quite a bit. That is really beautiful. Sadly, super radioactive. I'm so dead. Like Louis Slotan fucked. These samples we find are only for research. Yeah, and after research, we have to hand them over to the company. Honestly, if we could sell these, we'd all be rolling in space cash by now. Oh, you have space cash. Yeah, makes sense, I guess. The Space Books. It's like that South Park episode. All these minerals are considered company property. As for the explored planets and their mines, also company property. And you are company property, too. Once the company confirms the value, they send a construction team to develop and claim the land. Yeah, what happened to the government? Or do we just have, like, sovereign corporations? Maybe that was a common thought in your time. In ours, space capitalism, Tim Curry is crushed. Yep. Yep, couldn't even escape to space. Governments are basically just administrative bodies. The real power lies with interstellar corporations. Gotcha. Every new planet might have one or more governments, but they all answer to the company. I have seen the face of God. If they can't satisfy the company, they might just replace their leaders. Uh-huh. Thought we would have made more progress than that. I thought we would have Warhammer space fascism by now. Society doesn't move toward ideal directions, it just shifts along the path of least resistance. Very true. People's minds don't necessarily get more advanced, they're shaped by the environment they live in. Look at you! You're talking like a historian. Yeah, thought the age of interstellar exploration would solve the mess we're in now. No, just caused more issues. At first. Yeah, just created new messes, though. Every one-star movie crew he's been in, he's the reason it got that star. Damn straight. Increasing resources boosted living standards a lot. When growth stalled, people began to realize something was wrong. That their rights and means of power had quietly disappeared. In the end, it's not about how many resources there are, it's about who controls those resources. Yeah, seems hardly different from now. Humans will always be humans, no matter how many years pass. Human nature doesn't progress. Very true. War. War never changes. Years of social education just make us smarter, sneakier, and more hypocritical beasts. That's why I prefer dealing with plants and AI. Fair enough, fair enough. Maybe I should talk about something you'd be more interested in. Seems that you're about to doze off. I'm pretty interested in all this, honestly. Yeah. Spill the beans on your space society. The ethnologist in me is fascinated. I don't feel like talking about it anymore. Don't know much about this stuff. Some of my views are probably just me rambling unconsciously. I never passed history or politics. Though for the record, I aced biology. I would hope so. Alright. What do you want to talk about? Don't you love space series? Well, there's interstellar warfare like in those series. Let's go. Okay. Just jumping from Incitatus interest to Incitatus interest. When planets are claimed and resources are fought over, conflicts are bound to happen. War never changes. That's when wars break out. Ever seen a fleet of hundreds of space carriers clashing near a Stargate? Seen ships on fire off the arm of Orion. Sounds brutal and epic, yeah. Space warfare is actually pretty lame. I haven't seen it either. One good thing about future wars. They mostly don't... Yeah, like, if it's all sovereign companies, it's probably just, like, mercenary raids, and, yeah, probably not a whole lot of total war, yeah. Just see it on the news. Oh, there's a fight going on a few dozen light years away, and then we go back to work, yeah. Space fleet battles are glorified ship of the line battles, right? Yeah, that's cool. I think that's better that way. Imagine it. A war costing billions. All just to fight over a mine. Not to defend carbon-based dignity against silicon invaders. Wars are brutal. But for companies, it's mainly about the huge asset drain, right? So now they try to compete peacefully wherever possible. Yeah, I think that's cool. I think that's much better than what we have nowadays. They still secretly want to destroy each other. That's why interstellar exploration has become a big part of the game. So you also doing that kind of work for the company? Though I'd like to say we're just scientists pushing the boundaries of human knowledge, the truth is, yeah. Yeah, we're doing this for the company. I won't deny it. Maybe. Maybe we should change the topic. Yeah. Maybe, okay. Would civilian companies have contracts with the corporations like most US companies? Yeah, I assume so. Fine, it's nothing, just a cough. Let's continue where we left off. But there's something else I wanted to say. Yeah, what is it? I think the company won't get here in time. What's your reasoning? It's not exactly easy to explain. Well, you've got nothing but time. Can't you just tell me? I'm worried about water and oxygen. Yeah, you should be worried about water. Water tank lost a lot of water. Yes, it did. Maybe the company didn't account for this. So what's the plan now? Head to the surface of Corinth 2C. Liquid water and oxygen there, okay. Oxygen levels are calculated to be suitable for humans. I could survive longer down there. Yeah, gotta be a risk, otherwise you'd already be done on Corinth 2C. Yeah. Being on the surface could slow down the company's rescue efforts. Does it have strong gravity or something? In its current condition, the otter might break apart entering the atmosphere. I mean, the H2O is really concerning. Yeah, there's risk, but I support trying to get to 2C's surface. Alright. Let's head out. Let's inspect the ship first. I've already checked. Everything's running fine. Alright, you need... The only unknown is the ship's integrity, and there's no way to confirm that. Do you need me to prime the engine again? Alright. Otter's orbit is locked in. It's slowly gliding over. Got some time to chat. Yeah, you're really in the mood to chat, huh? She's nervous, dickweed. You know about TRPG? Yeah, hell yeah, I know about TTRPG. Players take on different roles. And there's a dice? Wait. Where's my dice? It's not here. You can roll dice in Zero Grav? Alright, I'll turn the heart rate monitor off, I guess. Since we know she doesn't like it. Yeah. Are we gonna play like an actual tabletop campaign? That's a great way to kill the time. Found it. Didn't realize this was an issue at first, so I brought a magnetic die. It sticks to the wall. Want to give it a shot? Yeah, sure. It's just the two of us. No rule book. Just right. No character sheets. We'll keep it simple. Let's play pretend. I'll be a girl stranded in space. You be the company. Actually, how about an explorer who just happens to pass by? Okay. Yeah, I think that's probably better. Cough. Is anyone out there? Help me! I'm running out of oxygen. Desperately, I call for help on the radio as my last bit of hope fades into the static. I heard you, so what should I do to help? In the vast emptiness of space, I finally hear a response. The surprise catches me off guard. I regain my composure and reply. I'm orbiting Corinth 2B, cough. Requesting rescue. Requesting docking. Wait, what if you're a space pirate? That's actually possible. Yeah, didn't think about that one, did you? But in the 31st century, there aren't that many in that line of work. They're more of a thing in movies and games. Alright then, so... How's your intelligence? I think I'm alright. Let's set your intelligence at 70. Now I'll roll a D100. It's under 70, you can tell if I'm a pirate. Ah, we're doing Thaco. The result is 001, a crit. We're trying to roll low. Oh, you have 2d10, okay. You realize this isn't pirate territory. And pirates wouldn't use a research ship to rob anyway. Alright, I'll choose to dock. Alright, your ship's docked successfully. The hatch opens. The once oxygen-deprived ship now fills with oxygen. The girl from the research ship is saved. She runs over and... coughs. Oh. Turn on your oxygen. You alright? I'm fine. Did you catch a cold? Ship is sterilized before takeoff. There shouldn't be any cold germs. What about the... Is there, like, particulate matter? Okay, take some suppressant. I'll be fine. Perhaps. Jeez. Oh, okay. Connection lost. Okay, well, our heart rate's elevated, but it's still going. Incitatus, are you still there? Yeah, how you feeling? There's nothing serious anymore. Landing site is confirmed. We're about to land on the surface of Corinth 2C. Yeah, what's it like? Corinth 2C is a bit further from the star, so it's less exposed to solar radiation. I mean, it's a red dwarf, you're not getting a lot anyways, but it's tidally locked. One side always faces Corinth 2's red dwarf. Liquid water has been observed near the Terminator line. There's a higher chance of life. The Terminator line's probably going to be really cold and awful. Maybe we'll actually find something living here. With liquid water we can make oxygen, right? Well, I mean, I think there's oxygen in the atmosphere. Yes. It'll let us last longer. And if we're lucky... I thought she said there was oxygen in the atmosphere. The atmosphere might even be breathable. Oh, what are we waiting for? Let's touch down. Almost there, almost there. Fuel control is in your hands now. Engine room only has enough to accelerate one last time, so we have to get this right. When I say go, open the EH valve for 15 seconds, okay? Too short and we'll crash on the dark side's ice cap. Too long and we'll crash in the desert on the sunlit side. Leave it to me, I'll nail it. Alright, get ready. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Shit! Shit! No! We're going too fast! We'll have to make an emergency landing. It's just a little too slow. Landing gear cushioning activated successfully. Adjusting descent angle. Core systems operational. Hard landing imminent. Oh. Ah. Uh-oh. Just a little too slow. Fuck. Can you hear me? I can hear you. I'm alright. But I think my arm's broken. It hurts so much. The outer now has a couple of holes in it. It's a miracle the power system is still running. Easily grab a piece that fell off the otter to splint my arm. Can you still move? Still a little dizzy from that hit. Feel like I'm seeing stars. My body doesn't quite feel like mine, but I can still move. With the ship damaged, planet's atmosphere is flooded in. Oxygen generator is useless now. 85 heart rate with a freshly broken arm is pretty impressive, right? You'd think there would be some shock. Instruments show that the planet's oxygen content is at 31%. Unfortunately, besides oxygen, atmosphere here also has hydrogen sulfide, and the concentration is at 1.3. Yeah, that's a problem. Toxic gas. Makes this planet's atmosphere unbreathable. Good thing is that I had my helmet on before the crash. Safety manual rules really are based on experience. I only have the oxygen in my oxygen tank. Should last a few hours if I stay still. If I start moving, it might not last long. That's really, really shitty. That's the bad death, right? Planets with breathable atmospheres are rare in space. I kind of realized that already. Still had a little hope. Thinking I'd be lucky. I'm a little disappointed. It's actually alright. At least we found a planet that smells like rotten eggs. Hope the water source is usable. This ending is needed before you get the other 4, I see. That way I can use the oxygen generator to refill my oxygen tank. I'll open the hatch and take a look. Yeah, the water has to be usable. Don't be so tense. The view on this planet is still pretty nice. Helps to relax the nerves. This ending is needed before you get the other 4, really. I've set foot on the surface of this planet. Feeling good. The air here is so fresh. I'm just kidding. Still using my oxygen tank. The view's fantastic right after stepping off the ship. Can I have a look? Corinth 2C is tightly locked with its star. Yeah, you said so. So it's divided into a sunlit side and a dark side. Sunlit side is a desert with extreme temperatures. Dark side is an ice cap. Liquid water in the twilight zone. Forming a massive lake along the Terminator line, I see, with a lot of sizable islands. Which is where we landed. Hey! We actually got there. Near the ice cap side of the lake. You can see very distinct glacial formations. I feel like a geography blogger. Just trying to keep me in suspense. No. Just about to send a photo. The device got interference from unknown radiation. Can't take photos at all. I'll just keep describing it to you. That does seem a bit suspicious. Wow, look at that. Pretty. I'm just messing with you. Yeah, that looks amazing. Of course. This kind of view ranks high among the planets I've explored. Since it's the twilight zone, the distant star looks like a sunset, casting a golden glow on the snowy mountains. An eternal sunset and golden snow-capped peaks. Cool, right? By the way, many people think sunlight in a red dwarf system would be red. Planets in red dwarf systems are usually close to their stars, so the sunlight's still white. Makes sense, yeah. Yeah, they look red because it's red shifted, right? Because of the proximity, the star here looks 8 times larger than the sun. Wow. Ah. You can see Corinth 2b from here. It's huge. Yeah, what does it look like? I guess Corinth 2b is a gas giant, probably, right? Through 2C's atmosphere, you can only see a faint outline, but it's still impressive. It takes up a huge part of the sky. Hold on. Wow, very pretty. See? It's still quite clear. Looks almost like a moon, but much bigger. This planet could totally be a tourist spot. It's definitely as beautiful as many tourist spots. But the development cost would be way too high. Yeah, especially since there's no breathable atmosphere. Navigating unexplored deep space is really dangerous. The travel cost for tourists would be insane. Sure. Either you use high-speed warp fuel that costs a fortune, or take a slow, low-speed warp that takes years. Alright, yeah. Don't forget you need to check the water resources. With your gimpy-ass arm. I got it. I collected it when I was taking photos. Heading back to the ship now. Wait. What's this? Just came back in. Hold on, I'll take a photo for you. It's so small I almost missed it. Oh, mushroom. Just found this little thing outside. She's showing me her Kinoko. It's a mushroom? Wrong guess. Actually a plant. Thought it was some kind of mushroom at first, but it's a plant. These round parts are its leaves. Oh, really? Okay, I guess I see that. They're black to absorb as much sunlight as possible. I guess, yeah, that makes sense. Dark purple, but it's not very obvious. So, yeah, we found life. Yes! So lucky! Too bad I'm gonna die here! Planets with life make up only a tiny fraction of the ones we explore. Of course, many planets don't even need to be explored to know they have none. Finding a planet with life still takes luck. Sometimes a planet can meet all the scientific criteria. Still have no life, which means we need to refine our theories. Water quality test is done, I'll go check. I guess if the water's good, you can make your own oxygen, right? Assuming the O2 generator is still functional. There's an issue. Is it a big deal? The water contains a toxic substance. Fuck. When used for oxygen production, it releases poisonous gas. That's... well, maybe it's just that lake? Could we reach a different water source? At least we found a new extraterrestrial planet, right? That's a big discovery. Cheer up. Come on, cheer up. Seem a lot calmer than before. It feels like I've done everything I could. Not my fault the air and water here are toxic. Wow. Honestly, I am still scared. Prepare for the gut punch. It feels like there's nothing more I can do. Yeah. My dad used to tell me, going on a space adventure means being prepared to risk your life. But even on the Otter, I'm the most timid and anxious one. Maybe it's not cut out for space exploration. But even so, I still came for it. Because the vastness of space is just too alluring. I feel kind of cool saying that. Actually, this time we weren't on a mission. The ship wasn't even approved to leave. Wait, did you steal the ship? What? Surprised, aren't you? The Captain Ryoko said to me, "ALIYA, you're different from us." So soldier tells you he isn't scared, he's lying. Yeah, we've been here too long. Can't leave the company anymore. But you're different. You still have unfinished dreams. Leave here and go find your father. So that's how the escape plan was born. Ah, you are an indentured servant. Ryoko took another light ship to cover our escape. But before we could make the jump, the otter had already taken a lot of damage. Still remember what Kane said to me when he was badly injured. Forget about me. Don't want my existence to hold you back. Let me go meet Ryoko. Oh. I feel like I let everyone down. By the way, do you know Laika? Yeah, the dog. Yes. They build a monument for it later. Didn't I mention before? Traveling in unexplored deep space is incredibly risky. But humanity's knowledge and resources need this kind of adventure to push boundaries. Laika once made a huge contribution to space exploration. Now countless space explorers are doing the same. They're called Laika now, too. To contribute to humanity's exploration of unknown frontiers. I feel kind of fulfilled, but that's not the truth. It's just what the company says. Yeah, it couldn't be that simple. Company needs to explore more planets to gain more wealth. Laika is just hired by the company. The company pays. And Laika takes the risk to explore unknown deep space. Yeah. Space exploration has turned into a life-risking job. I mean, it always was. And Laika is actually a derogatory term. Fuck. It's an insult to both the original Laika and the people called by that name. Why are they willing to risk their lives? I bet they don't have a choice, do they? It wasn't exactly rare in your time either, yep. If there was another way. Who'd want to risk their life for money? Yeah. Everybody always talks about how well the underwater welders are paid until they realize what the underwater welders deal with. Yeah, it wasn't uncommon in our time either. Same as always. For companies. Human life is just another cost. They're really making money on a mountain of corpses. Mm-hmm. They'll say these people owe their jobs to them. In fact, yeah, they owe their cash to those people. Company will build monuments for their discoveries, but never respect their dignity. Who knew the Outer World games would be the canon answer to the future, right? The world will never run out of poor people, so there will always be a supply of cheap, dignity-free labor. That's why I bring this up all of a sudden. The company won't come to save me, yeah. Especially not someone like me. For them to get here before I die, they'd need to use a high warp level, which costs a lot of money, and I am not worth that much. I knew from the start that the company wouldn't come for me. I just wanted to forget about it. Pretending someone was coming to save me. Otherwise, despair would consume me. I mean, yeah, there might be some blowback. Actually, no. Company's power is one thing. Our social status is another. Yeah. What a fantastic future. If they really cared about me, I'd have already been rescued by now. So what do we do now? Do nothing. Just accept it calmly. To be honest, having someone to talk to me in these final moments, I'm already grateful. Turn on the radio, let's listen to some music. Move around a bit. Of course I know it'll just be static. Gives a bit of a vibe. Did you know? Static noise comes from cosmic microwave background radiation, which means I'm now... Yeah, you're listening to the Big Bang. Dancing in the afterglow of the Big Bang. That sounds super cool. Why do I feel like I can hear music? There actually does seem to be music. This means... the radio picked up a signal. A music box. Quick! Adjust the frequency. Make the signal clearer. Where's the signal coming from? It's from her dad, isn't it? I don't know. Need to wait for the analysis results. It's from her dad, isn't it? The analysis results are out. It's close, right nearby. Maybe on the other side of the mountain. Heading out now. What do you think it is? I hope it's my father's signal, but it feels too unrealistic. It could also be a signal from another exploration team. Wait, I know this song well. It's not far. If I run a little faster, I should get there in a few minutes. Oxygen should be enough. Oh boy. Oh boy. Come on, come on. How many times? Sad memories already coming back. Come on, ALIYA, make it there. There she is. I can see it! A spaceship! Right at the foot of the mountain. Looks heavily damaged. Music is something you'll hear from an ending to an anime, or a happy sad ending, yeah. It's amazing it managed to land nearby. What a coincidence! Maybe it's because the habitable zone around the Twilight line isn't that big. There aren't that many good places to land, sure. Spaceship looks just like the one I saw as a kid. What if it's just my imagination? You going into the spaceship now? Of course. Whether or not it's his ship. Even if I can just grab an oxygen tank, it's worth it. Sure. Finally got the hatch open, even with tools. And a broken arm, that layer of rust was tough. Yeah, I bet. It's pitch dark inside. Not surprising. Alright, going further in. The spaceship is huge. As expected of an explorer ship. The outer research ship feels tiny in comparison. You found anything yet? Nothing yet. Just a lot of dust. Heading to the cockpit now. God damn it. Ah! Oh my god! I don't dare go any further. What'd you see? Skeletons. Uh-huh. Well, to be expected. But there's a name tag on the clothes. On the other hand, if the body is decomposed well, means this planet has a rich microbial community. True. Ninjas with onions got ya. Not quite yet. Maybe I can try to collect a sample. With the current oxygen left in my oxygen tank, I probably don't have the time. Yeah, you're still thinking about research at a time like this? It's almost become a habit. Yeah, find an oxygen tank. If it weren't for the circumstances, I'd definitely be bagging up samples. Sure. Right now I should check the crew members' identities first. We'll try to check each of them. It's weird. All my father's adventure companions are here, but I don't see my father. Wait a minute. Their onboard AI Cosmos is still running. Calculating the warp engine key for all these years. Still hasn't figured it out. Even if we had the key, the otter wouldn't be able to use it in its current state. Still haven't found him. Check somewhere else, maybe? I think you should try and find an oxygen tank, maybe. Haven't searched the whole ship yet. Can't jump to conclusions. Man. Man! Oh, that O2 is getting real low. Looks like they used up all the oxygen tanks. Checked all the rooms, except for the main control room. You ready for it? Not really. I'm afraid it'll be empty when I open it. This is... Oh my god! It's him. He's leaning against a cabinet, holding a code box that says, birthday gift for my daughter. Oh. Open it. I'll try to open it. It's the right code. Probably your birthday, right? Inside is a Fresnel gem, a letter, and the ship's logs. May I know what the letter says? I'll read it aloud as I go. My dear daughter, ALIYA. I'm afraid I won't be able to return. There's a Fresnel gem mine on this planet. I wanted to give it to you as a birthday gift. It was supposed to be that way. I signed a contract with the company. They would pay me if I discovered any minerals. The money is quite a lot, enough to cure you. Haha. Stay strong and keep living. So the coughing is... yeah, a disorder she had. I may never see her smile when you recover. The oxygen is running out. My mission is complete. Kiddo, you are my bridge. Crossing time, life and death, and the stars. Date, July 4th, 2999. Wait, you said you're 24, your father passed when you were 14, and now it's you're 30, 25 over there. Ah. So you found out. 16 years have passed in between. What happened? Well... there's no need to keep it from you. In $29.99. You're a clone, aren't you? You're a clone. I was diagnosed with the same hereditary disease as my mother. Father did everything he could to cure me, borrowing all the money he could. Now it seems that he signed a contract with the company. Taking on this dangerous mission just to save me. But I know how the company lied to us all. What did they do? From the ship's logs. When Mifri presented the evidence from the outpost to Llerose, Llerose falsely claimed that my father had stolen a ship to mine illegally. Mifri, wanting to avoid a diplomatic crisis, fearing the warmongers would use it to start another war, had no choice but to accept that statement on the surface. Later, Llerose disabled the ship's warp drive. So they couldn't come back and contradict the company. Yep. Trapping them here forever. Prevent my father from proving innocent, sparking a conflict. In the end, the company didn't pay my father what he deserved. My original self never received the money for treatment. and was eventually kept under the company's control. Yep, so you're a clone. You mentioned your original self, so you are... Remember when I mentioned Laika? They're clones, huh? Since long-distance interstellar routes are so dangerous, the company initially chose to hire Laikas, but later found the costs for Laikas were too high. You're just like those bunny dogs going into the dangerous mines. Compensation for human life was still expensive. Most Laikas lacked the knowledge for interstellar exploration, resulting in lower efficiency, so clones became the best option. Yeah. By then, my illness was in the final stages. For someone who was dying, trapped in a hospital bed. The offer of eternal life and the freedom to explore the stars was irresistible. So they took my genes and stored my memories. So now you're... I'm a clone of ALIYA with her memories transferred. I'm company property. Ugh. Each clone's lifespan doesn't exceed 3 years. I've never actually seen my father, because I was only created last year. Dear Lord. My father's always in my memories. Ugh. The drive to find him, to uncover the truth of that event, has always been inside me. Honestly, I've always had this feeling, or maybe it's a belief. As long as I find my father, I'll be the special ALIYA. The ALIYA who has her father's birthday gift, and now you do. Even if I'm the 17th clone of the original. Now you'll always have this moment, won't you? No, they're not going to transfer her memories. Yes. All clones have their memories stored after each mission, for continuous knowledge and skill growth. But, fortunately, I definitely won't be going back this time. This adventure with you will become my own unique memory. Yep, a one-of-a-kind ALIYA. Sounds pretty good. Speaking of which... those who risked their lives exploring deep space last century for money, they were derogatorily called Laika. Do you know what we're called? Yeah, dolly would make sense. You did say they're like a doll. That answer's a bit mean. But you're close. Maybe that's part of the origin. We're called dolls. Yeah. It's quite fitting, right? Not like real people. We are forever young. And immortal. Without full human rights. Controlled by the company. How do you feel about that? Yeah. Honestly? When I forget I'm a doll... maybe I'm no different from an ordinary person. Yeah, I don't... once the loneliness of the night hits, it's suffocating. It's the kind of loneliness where you feel you're not a person but an object. No intrinsic value, only the value of being used. At those times... the presence of Ryoko and Kane makes me feel much better. I guess that explains why she wasn't too broken up about Kane dying. The next ALIYA, Ryoko and Kane will meet in the lab. They'll know each other, but they won't have that photo memory. So yeah, dolls don't have human rights. We are dolls. Bearing humanity's ambition to explore the universe. When the stars become our grave, the cycle of immortality begins anew. You think a doll's love has any worth? Absolutely. Ah. I'm just reciting a poem that's passed down among dolls. Honestly, there's no need to be sad. My journey's about to end, but the next ALIYA will appear, continuing this endless cycle. So what now? Not much oxygen left in my suit. Going back to the ship doesn't really make sense now. Let's play some music. Right here at the signal source. If you have your radio on, you should be able to hear it too. Aww. I don't know what to say. It's a bit awkward. Come on, you start a topic. Yeah, you seem pretty calm now. You've definitely chilled out. What? Not at all. Okay, maybe a little. Did I really seem that panicked before? Yeah, I got used to it. It wasn't that bad. I'll try to watch it next time. If there is a next time. If we ever meet again. Remember to remind me. Even if it's another version of me, meeting again in this vast galaxy would be something to look forward to. Yeah. If I start crying, you gotta take responsibility. You're a crybaby, huh? No. If you really cry, snap a photo and send it to me. Just kidding. Alright, alright. Be strong. I don't want to see anyone crying for me anymore. Aww. Such a shame. Until the end. Never got to see what you look like. This thing better not use my webcam or anything. But the window here seems to face the direction of the solar system, and seems we're separated by exactly 1,000 light years. So what I'm seeing is Earth from 1,000 years ago, which means the sunlight touched you after 8 minutes, then carrying the image of you, traveled through the universe for 1,000 years and finally reached my eyes. Oh, right now I might be looking at you as you are. That's romantic. Didn't know you had it in you. That is very romantic. Heh. Thanks for the compliment. So, maybe we've known each other for a long time. We're both looking up at the stars. Maybe I was watching you in the eyes. Oh. ALIYA. Alright. Let's change the topic. Time's running out. Yeah. What should we talk about? Let's play a game. We keep saying things we like until one of us can't think of anything. I'll start first. Bunny dog. I like cat. Let me think. Hyacinth. I like guns. Guns are fun. Then Ryoko. ALIYA. Wait. You just say my name. You. Could it be? Oh, fine. Dying space waifu. Let's give her a good memory. I like you, ALIYA. Baka! Is it a little too late to say that now? But I'm really happy. No. Tears. Aww. It's probably just because of the carbon monoxide, maybe. My head's starting to feel a little dizzy. Maybe she is looking at us. Maybe. Looks like it's time to say goodbye. Promise you'll remember me when you meet the next ALIYA. Use Hyacinth as the code for our reunion. I'll remember it well. So I'm counting on you. Time's running out. Don't put on a long face. Oh! I don't want this temporary farewell to feel so sad. Trust me. We'll meet again. Wait for something special. I wanted to give a peace sign, but can't lift my right hand. Forget it. Actually, just now when you said you liked me, I don't think I can respond to that. Can't make any promises to anyone right now, but if you have a chance to meet the next ALIYA, I think she'd be happy about it. In a few months. Rescue crew might come. Incitatus. Your connection to this time isn't completely gone. I can't breathe. Turn off the heart rate monitor. I don't want you. Yeah, alright. Fine. Fine, we'll honor it. Thank you for staying with me till the end. Goodbye. God damn it. That's rough. That's pretty rough. That's pretty rough. There'll be an automated message giving you a needed code. I refuse to accept this ending. Beep. Ah. Decoding complete. The warp drive key is OXA89B C52E. Alright. Just take a screenshot. System will shut down soon. And that's to start a new game. Yeah, that's a sad way to end it. That's a sad way to end it. I was actually writing it down, but screenshotting is way easier. Now for the other 4 endings you can get. Yeah, I guess I got the time to go for at least one of them. Yeah, let's initialize the connection. Cosmos. I'm gonna save you, I promise. Let's stop talking nonsense. Okay. So yeah, let's try and save Kane here. Real you is right here in front of me, and I'm not gonna let you die. I see. So yeah, that remark makes sense now that we know they're all clones. Have the guide up, I'll let you blind faith it. Yeah, I'll blind faith it. Cosmos, what's up? Tell me where to insert the needle for the tension pneumothorax. Alright. Oh, and it eliminated the wrong answer. That's nice. Yeah, go for the second intercostal space. Yes, that's gotta be it. Kane, hold on! Phew, it's done. Kane, I told you I wouldn't let you die. Cosmos, thanks for the help this time. I'm not Cosmos. Why would you respond like this? Maybe it's a glitch in the program, but whatever. I need a few minutes to get Kane into the hibernation pod. We'll talk about this afterward. Alright, Kane's in the hibernation pod now. He's safe. Let's continue. Cosmos is the AI on board this ship. I've known Cosmos since I was a kid. So if you're not Cosmos, who are you really? Alright, yeah, let's use Hyacinth. Someone from 1,000 years ago, we agreed to use Hyacinth as a code word. Hyacinth! It's you! Oh, so she got like a memory somehow. Yeah. I have a lot to say right now, but there are important things that I need to address first. Go get the ship repaired now. I haven't even checked where the problem is yet. I know, just follow my instructions. Yep. Engine room first. Yeah, makes sense. We'll have enough oxygen. Problem with the fissure valve, just break it open, it won't explode. Once the engine room is fixed, you don't need to worry about the incubation chamber, the temperature will stabilize on its own. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Do the engine room first. Go repair the oxygen generator. If it doesn't start up after the repairs, don't be worried, I can handle it from here. Once you finish all that, you'll be safe and we can discuss what comes next. I've got some questions to ask you. I know you're confused, but the situation is urgent. Yeah, seriously. Just trust me, okay? Got it. I'll head over right away. Engine room is fixed. Now on to the oxygen generator. Oxygen generator is all good too. Yeah, I'm activating it now. The oxygen level is rising. Yeah, that's great. So, you are... I know you must be someone very important to me, but I surely can't remember now. Can you tell me your name again? Yeah, we'll stick with it. Oh, Incitatus. Can't seem to recall anything related to this name. But since I told you this code, you must know my identity as a doll. We must have had some unforgettable moments together, I'd say so, yeah. Though I can't remember them now. I really want to know what happened. I don't think it's happened yet. What do you mean? Don't quite understand. And normally you would decide to land on Corinth 2C tomorrow. The air and water there are toxic. Choose not to tell ALIYA about her father. You found your father in the end, but yeah, she's gonna go. Fuck. She's gonna go if I tell her father's there. Yep. I knew it. You gonna go find him? Of course. Let's make sure we're prepared this time. Yeah, nobody's gonna rescue her, so yeah, let's make sure we're prepared this time. Ship's navigation only shows the company in Corinth. Perhaps we could find a new direction for my father's ship, so... Was it because the ship crashed and couldn't take off last time? Yeah. Yeah, the ship crash landed. This time I'll thoroughly check the ship's condition to ensure there won't be any issues. I'll go conduct a full health check on Otter now. Yeah. Make sure the warp drive is fixed. We don't know if it will affect the landing. Oh hey, I remembered. Warp drive key is that. Warp drive key! How did you get it? It's left by your father. Yep. Just a while after you went away, the key was calculated. Even at his last moment, he was guiding me forward. I understand now. I'll head over right away. Let you know when it's done. The warp drive is now usable. With no company oversight this time. At least devs made it autofill for you instead of needing to remember that. Yeah, we can push the warp drive as high as we want. Is the engine rising? Current ship check indicates there might be an issue with the landing posture control. Turns out Terrace even included this permission in the key. Destination is set to Corinth 2C's orbit. Low-grade warp will reach it in a snap. So what now? Your next line will be, let's play a game together. No, let's not be creepy. Wait, you know TRPG? Yeah. Huh? Oh, I see. Did I play it with you before, or is it super popular in your time too? Yes. Can't change my ways, huh? Never forgetting TRPG. We're already over Corinth 2C. Wow, that was fast. How slow could the warp drive be? The orbit of the red dwarf system is tiny. Pretty sure I mentioned this last time, too. Oh, yes. So yeah, just a couple words worth of time. Want to play TRPG in just that little time? I was planning to let the otter drift in orbit a bit. So I could play around before I said we arrived. Still in such a playful mood, huh? Aww. How did I play it back then? I'm kind of curious. You're running the story in that crit, I still don't know if it was real. Yeah, did you fudge the dice? I wonder. A crit? If it were real, I would have snapped a pic for you. Yeah. It was a 1. Let's see if the timeline changes if I roll again. I'm recording now. Rolling the dice now. The result will be a 1. Here we go. No way it's a 1 again. We've fuckled with the timeline quite a lot. Yeah, plain old 67. Such an unremarkable number. Just a textbook random number. It's a prime number, though. Yeah. Autism enabled. It's nothing special. Does this mean our fate has changed this time? I'll believe it once you're safe, yeah. Next up is finding my father's ship. Last time was pure luck. We just happened to land close by. Ah, so you do know. It wasn't so bad, actually. The Twilight Zone isn't that wide. Not many suitable landing spots. Anything on the radio? Yeah, we're still getting the distress signal. Random landing this time might miss by a mile. Let's see if there's a way to lock down the location. You sent me a bunch of photos before. Let's see if they can come in handy. Yeah, probably. This one is good. Train here should be great for pinpointing our location. The ship should be able to nail down a landing spot. His ship is on the shadow side of the mountain. We don't really have the emotional connection with ALIYA in this one. Preparing to land now. I wonder if maybe the best ending is, yeah, like actually building up that relationship with her and like guiding her to landing gear buffer initialized smoothly. Correcting landing angle. Our systems are running normally. Landing successful. Groovy. Just a few steps away from his ship. Nice job. Very nice job. Ship stable. I'll be able to find him soon. So excited. Yeah, remember to bring your tools, the door's rusted shut. Also, he's in the control room. Got it. If you do plan to stream ALIYA again, I will tell you which endings you will get. Yeah, for sure. We'll get this ending. We'll see how this pans out and probably call it a night. But yeah, I might be interested in getting the other 3 endings. Found him. He's holding a gift in his hand. I'll try to open it. Yep, that's the correct password. Inside there's a Fresnel gem, a letter, and the logs of the ship. Uh-oh. So that's what happened. Everything Taris did is finally exposed. The truth's out now. I'll tell everyone about this. Oh, you're not gonna live for very long. Well, I mean, I guess she's a doll. She wasn't gonna live for very long anyways, so. But there's something on the back of this letter. It's a cipher. Encryption method we agreed on before. The one we used to play with. I'll try to decode it. It's coordinates. Probably for the mine, right? It's even formatted specifically for warp travel. I'll head back to the Otter and check it out. Oh, you didn't mention this before. Did I not notice this back then? No way. What was I doing at the time? Dying? You were saying something super romantic? No way. What did I even say? I'm almost afraid to hear it. Forget it. Yeah, we probably shouldn't. Actually, now I'm kind of curious. Oh, and we have no way out of this now. The distance between us is exactly 1,000 light years. You'd be able to see me as I am right now. You also said that whenever we both look up at the stars, you might be gazing into my eyes. Did I really say that? I mean, to be fair, you were very close to death. Close enough, anyway. Maybe I should try writing poetry. Yeah, maybe you should. Seems like I might have a knack for it. Oh, warp drive's ready. See you in a bit. Nothing on the radio? Okay. I've got there. This is a space farm at a Lagrange point? So you don't have to worry about air or food now. Yeah. See, plenty of plants growing under that clear glass. Interesting. There are also mirrors outside to direct sunlight. Guess I'll go take a closer look. I'm inside. Someone's questioning me. Whoa, 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 whoa. Why do they have guns here? I mean... they said I have to go through a full inspection. I have to log off for a while. Yeah, I mean, you kind of showed up on someone's space farm unannounced in the middle of nowhere. Guess that's not it's not too terribly shocking. Oh, let's check the radio. Finally done. Turns out it's a resistance base. No wonder it's so well hidden. They put me up in a dorm here. Like resistance against Taris? Fuck yeah. They got pretty excited when they heard I'm a runaway doll from Taris. They're talking about all kinds of stuff. Yeah, you are a runaway doll with damning information on Taris. Anyway, I think I can be of some use here. For now, a guy named Captain Leon is looking after me. How'd your dad even know about this place? Maybe some of them used to work with him. I think they're not bad people. I'm so tired, need to grab some sleep. Let's chat more tomorrow. Good night. Good night. Seems like maybe she's awake again? You'll never guess what I found. What? They've got a greenhouse garden here. So cool. Wait, is that a hyacinth? Aww. Aww. The ones grown in space turn out much bigger. Very beautiful. You got the ending 5, the best possible ending out of the 4. Hey, hey, hey! Right? Isn't it amazing? They're calling for assembly. I have to go. You keep in touch, okay? Absolutely. After story, if you have any dissatisfaction during the experience, you can give feedback through our Steam customer service email. Carefully review and record your comments and suggestions and make changes to ending 5 at an appropriate time based on the feedback. From Cosmos, thank you for playing and supporting. Means it's all downhill from here, right? We can get all of the shitty endings now. Look forward to hearing from you. Also unlocks daily talks with ALIYA. Aww, that's nice. Dev stated a planned sequel will come out in 2026. Nice. Oh, I see. So it's actually like, I'm not going to hear anything from ALIYA until tomorrow. That's interesting. Very interesting. So it's kind of like that, I think it's the modded ending to Doki Doki Literature Club, where you keep Monica alive and keep her around as a... Now you use left alt to skip time. I see. Ding dong! You have a new message. Ignore the message. What is it? I just finished a warp travel. Now hovering over planet Basania. I can talk to you again. Another expedition mission? It's a vacation! Hey, let's go. Come on, you make it sound like all I do is work, 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 work. So Basania's a vacation planet. It's more than that. It's a perfect vacation planet. Let's go. Get the beach episode. I won't believe how beautiful the water is here. I want to see it. Still waiting in line to dock. It's peak season now, I guess. Must be pricey. Despite her dying yesterday, this ending heals the wound until we get the other 3. Yeah. Yeah, not sure. Leon said our destination this time is planet Basania. Probably just looking for an excuse to give himself a break. He's always so tense, like a robot. He really does need a little rest. This trip's probably costing a lot. Well, you brought a giant Fresnel gem. You're probably paying for the vacation. You weren't even planning to take me on the trip at first. Can you believe it? Excuse was that I wasn't ready. What kind of preparation do you need for a vacation? But in the end, after I begged, they let me tag along. Ugh. Stalking speed. Looks like we'll be waiting a while. Feels like you shouldn't be there. They have some special considerations, right? Just a vacation planet. Shouldn't be anything special to worry about. Oh, they're doing like some resistance shit here, aren't they? Even if it's the most famous vacation planet in several nearby star systems, I don't mind it. So yeah, what's so special about Basania? The water is insanely clear. Like the whole planet, huh? It's the only place with ocean views like this in human-settled star systems. Basania's surface is almost entirely ocean. No continents, just countless little islands. It's like the only, can't imagine the human density on vacation tourist planets, right? The Basania Resort we all know is made up of over 1,000 islands in the southern hemisphere. All islands, huh? The water in the Basania Resort isn't very deep. This could technically be considered a continent, right? I don't know, just guessing. Oh. Looks like Leon managed to cut the line. Good job, Leon. How do you pull that off? Aren't you guys resistant? Doesn't this open public vacationing seem a bit odd? And you even cut in line. You're jumping to conclusions. Sure, we're part of the resistance. It's not like we have resistance written on our faces. Sure. Even... even freedom fighters need a vacation every now and then, right? Taliban slap on their Ray-Bans. Hit the beach. Even if there were, well, who cares? Let's enjoy this much-needed vacation. I'll go to the beach tomorrow. Day after, World Tree Restaurant. 2 days after tomorrow, the Voyager Museum. 3 days after tomorrow. Oh, time to land. Gotta go. Catch you later. Bye. Okay. So now there will be nothing until tomorrow, right? Unless I hit that write all button again. But I think this is a very nice place to leave off. So that's ALIYA. That is ALIYA Starlink. Very, very cool idea for a game. Very cool idea for a game. Feels a lot like Analog: A Hate Story. $5 this vacation ends up like Pearl Harbor, right? Yeah. I'll go to the beach tomorrow. It'll be like the D-Day landings. So yeah, that's ALIYA Starlink. Very cool game. Very cool idea for a game, and yeah, that first ending kind of tugged at the heartstrings. My goodness. Anyways, I think that's gonna about do it for me tonight. Yeah. Thank y'all so much for coming out. I will be taking tomorrow off, but gonna be back again on Friday playing some GeoGuessr. We might do a little bit of GeoGuessr and a little bit of that Roll34 guessing game. I'm kind of curious to play that, so yeah, it might be fun internet games Friday. I think that's a good way to go. Yeah. And then Saturday, checking out Persona 4 Arena Ultimax. I could not stay away from Persona for long. But yeah, probably gonna be a while before I actually do like the mainline Persona 5 game. But yeah, we'll do some more Persona stuff, and we'll stop spying on ALIYA's heart rate, I guess. Tomorrow's Thursday, Hans. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm gonna take Thursday off. Then on Friday I'll do GeoGuessr, and Saturday I'll do Ultimax. That's what I said, right? That's what I said. I think, maybe. I don't know what the hell I said. I'm just vibing. I'm enjoying the girl from Basania. I think you said you were doing GeoGuessr tomorrow. Well, I mean, it is Thursday in most of the world. Not for me, but yeah. I don't blame you, it's late. Yeah. So yeah, it is indeed late. So thank y'all so much for coming out. Thanks to Chitao for suggesting this one. I had a lot of fun with it. And I will see you all on Friday. Until next time, Amiki, I bid you walate. Take very, very good care of yourselves. I'll see y'all again real soon. Later!